This is KRDS News, your news source for the Annandale High School Cardinals.
What's up, Annandale? Welcome to KRDS News. I'm Carly.
And I'm Owen. Thank you for joining us this Friday, May 1st for the weekly news updates and announcements.
Seniors, you only have 18 days left of school. Cowabunga, baby. Keep pushing. Another thing for seniors is that today is decision day. Seniors are wearing a shirt or sweatshirt of the college or workforce they intend to go to. Woohoo, yippee two shoes.
Prom is this week and can't wait for you young scholars to play dress up. Students attending the mock crash Wednesday, it was very impactful. Thank you all of those who were involved, from the actors to the first responders and all the people behind the scenes. We hope you all have fun at prom and stay safe.
We recently had our top artists compete at the Minnesota State High School League Section Visual Arts Competition in New London Spicer. 16 students represented Annandale across categories like painting, photography, ceramics, and graphic design. 3 students had a brush with greatness by earning Best of honors and will advance to the State Art Exhibition on May 9th at Wayzata High School. These students are Milo Carter, Jada Hayes, and Juniper Hoffman. You can also check out the artwork from all participating students on display through May at In Hot Water Coffee Shop.
Sophia Berube competed at the state speech meet on Saturday. She met her goal of making it to the final round and she placed 5th. Amazing job, Sophia. We all know this is just the beginning of your journey. Keep going, the road does not stop here.
Next Tuesday, 7 students in BPA leave for Nashville to compete at the national level. We will check back next week. Have fun and good luck.
Now it's time to announce 2 outstanding individuals who were recognized as our Seniors of the Week. Students are nominated by their advisors for their positive impact, model behavior, school pride, great spirit, and amazing character that reflects the very best of AHS.
First senior up is Julia Kroll. Her go-to road trip snack is any sour candy, and she wants to be an ultrasound technician. Her favorite school memory was all the homecoming traditions. If she were a cartoon or movie character, she would want to be Daisy Duck. And finally, her advice for underclassmen is to live in the moment.
The second senior we have today is Winston Workman. Starting off, his dream job is to be a mechanic, and on his bucket list is to own a Shelby Super Snake. Moving along, he likes beef jerky as his go-to road trip snack, and if he were a cartoon or movie character, he would be Lightning McQueen. Finally, his advice for underclassmen is do your best and get your work done on time.
Let's get to know another one of our seniors here at Annandale before they graduate. Man, we're gonna miss these seniors. This is Senior Spotlight.
What is your name and what was your rise to fame?
My name is Morgan Rodenberg. I am a part of the Knowledge Bowl team.
And Morgan, just following up to that, what about the Knowledge Bowl team brought you to the point in your life where it's like, what's my favorite food?
I really enjoy Knowledge Bowl because, I get to see my friends all the time. My favorite food is probably pulled pork, especially the school lunch pulled pork.
So, follow-up to that is, Annandale here, we represent red, white, and blue. So what would be your favorite color, would you say, since you've entered the high school?
Favorite color? Probably blue.
And another follow-up to that is, dark blue is a shade found in many different, areas of life. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie? One of my favorite movies is probably Star Trek.
And just to follow up to that, in the movie Star Trek, they talk about the 3 symbols of hope. Morgan, give me your 3 symbols in life that you need to have hope.
Probably a sunny day, knowing that I have friends that I can talk to, and going for a walk outside.
Thank you. And in the movie Star Trek, they mention playing baseball. Do you have any particular sports that you like to do or hobbies?
I'm not really interested in sports, but I do a lot of photography, and I like plane spotting. We go to the airport and take pictures of airplanes and bird watching.
So I got to follow. So he talked about a little bit about hope. What do you hope happens to you in the future?
That I get a good job that I'm happy with. I don't really care if it pays a whole lot as long as I'm happy with it.
And leading up to happiness, what in life makes you happy as an individual?
Spending time outside, not really listening to others if they're hating on people.
I like that. And a follow-up to that is a lot of different places you can go out to eat, right? You can go out to see different sites, all this different stuff. I usually ask a lot of people this question, and what advice would you give to an upcoming senior next time they go out to eat at Olive Garden?
Get the mozzarella sticks.
You know, there's been a lot of good food recently. Just tell me, like, what teacher are you going to miss from your high school career as it comes to an eclipse?
I'm going to miss Mr. Clavercamp. Mossman's my SSR teacher. I'm going to miss him.
I have to say a follow-up to that is, you know, there's a lot of different places you can go in the school. Would you say that you like the classrooms that have carpet more or hardwood floor? I mean, the hard floor, tile floor.
Yes.
And the follow-up to that is, in your high school career, how does it feel to be the big dog and come from a place like Annandale, and, you know, ever since you've been here at the high school, your favorite color's been blue? So just elaborate on that a little bit.
It feels good to be almost done with high school. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do next, probably taking a gap year. But I think that I really liked high school. It's good.
And one last thing, you know, we like to give this to people out there. What would you say the best part of having sunroofs in the school is?
You can see if it's sunny out or not, and every once in a while you get sun inside the lunchroom.
What advice would you give to people coming up to the high school knowing that now, you know, they're able to experience sunroofs when they're inside all day and they can get that beam of light that maybe they didn't get that amount of sunny D from when they was in the middle school?
Don't sit at the table that's in the sun because you'll get blinded.
Thank you for your advice, Morgan. And yeah, so thank you for having you on this podcast, man. I and G are back with another video, man. We back in the episode, man. So thank you very much for your time, and we appreciate it. We came to play games, but we don't play games until it's time.
Go
Cards!
Thanks, Morgan. Next up, we sent some KRDS correspondents to look at some cool, cute, jiggy dance moves AHS students have for this weekend. Carly and Elisa, turn your swag on. This is the Students in the Wild Prom Edition.
Asking students here in Annandale about what song they're looking forward to hearing at prom. Right now I'm with Janie. What song are you going to hear at prom?
The Cup by Dave Blunts.
How are you going to dance to that?
I can't put down the cup, can't put down the cup.
Wow. I'm with Alex. What song are you hoping to hear at prom?
Edward's Tiki Land.
Then dance all night on the tiki strand.
Some dance moves?
Yeah, I got the Peter McGuire.
All right, I'm with Trinity. What song do you want to hear at prom?
Nokia.
How are you going to dance to that?
Who's calling it? Who's calling it?
I'm here with the Annalisa Novak, and what song are we looking forward to hearing at prom?
I'm looking forward to hearing Taste by James Charles at prom. I'm with Ruby. What song are you hoping to hear at prom?
Say Firework by Katy Perry.
Ooh.
Start again. Do you ever feel so paper thin, like a house of cards?
I'm here with Tengwa. What song are you hoping to hear at prom?
That all-time classic, Jesse's Girl.
I'm here with Ella. What song are you hoping to hear at prom?
Dancing Queen.
Can you show us how you're going to dance to that? How are you going to dance to that? I am here with the one and the only Claire Lampy. What song are you looking to hear at prom?
Hopefully Boom Boom Pow this year. I've been praying every year, but they never play it, so.
How will you dance to that?
Get that boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that.
Wow, I guess I should put down the cup. Great song choices. Y'all are beautiful. Before we head into the weather, we have one more announcement to make. Our 2026 promposal winners are, drum roll please, Luke Lindquist and Ava Christensen. Congratulations to you both. Enjoy those free prom tickets and have fun at prom this weekend, everyone, and be safe. Now let's dive into our weekend weather report with Dan, the Pan, the Weatherman.
Hi, Annandale, Dan the Man here with your weekend weather report. Looks like a sunny weekend with some warm weather.
Sweet! Let's look further into the weather. Today we have a high of 50 degrees with a low of 34 degrees with some partly cloudy weather. And tomorrow we will have a high of 61 degrees with a low of 34 degrees with some sunny weather. And for Sunday we will see a high of 64 degrees with a low of 46 with some sunny weather. As we head into Saturday and Sunday, things really brighten up. Sunshine takes over, giving us a beautiful, clear stretch to wrap up the weekend. Perfect weather to get outside, make some plans, and enjoy prom. That's it for your weekend weather report. Now on the sports with Michael and Griffin.
Welcome to your Cardinal Sports Updates. I'm Michael.
And I'm Griffin. The Trap team is in their second week of the season. Chase Bell, Owen Dolan, and Cade Schwarzkopf each shot 48 to finish at the top. Owen McFadden and Isaac Neighbor both had a perfect round, and Allison Newman, Abby McFadden, and Presley Nyreen were the top scorers for the girls. Good job, Bird Hunters.
The softball team started a new tradition by traveling to Fairmont on Saturday to play in a strikeout cancer tournament. KRDS news correspondent Kayla Jensen takes us on their journey.
The plan was to load the bus at 7:30 on Saturday, but the bus was an hour late, so we played catch in the parking lot to pass the time and warm up a little bit. We finally left and then ate some breakfast burritos that Josh and Angie had made for us.
They have hash browns, eggs, bacon, cheese, and then salsa. Thanks, Josh and Angie!
Our first game was against the Fairmont Cardinals.
Who got it?
Hey, Cards! So we just beat Fairmont and they were undefeated on the season.
Five
woo!
to 3.
Yeah! We were losing 3-1 and then we came back with a bomb and we bunted around and scored.
Wait.
Got 5.
Who's the real Cardinal?
5-3. So.
Who's the real Cardinal?
Our second game was against Welcome. We started out strong against Welcome, but then they got hot bats and we lost 15-6. On our way home, we stopped at Buffalo Wild Wings for dinner. And then we convinced Bob, our bus driver, to stop and get froyo.
Yo. Thanks for the bus, staff! Woo!
And say with me,
Let's go the real Cardinals!
Tuesday, the team showed up ready to compete and gave Kimball their first loss of the season by winning 4-0. On Wednesday, the girls took on DC again and won 15-4 with Brooke Peterson hitting an out-of-the-park home run. On Thursday, Glencoe traveled to Annandale for a doubleheader and got sent home after getting 10 runs in 5 innings in both games, ending with scores of 10-0 and 15-1. Nice job, ladies.
The baseball team had 2 games this week. The first game of the week was moved from last Thursday to Tuesday due to weather. They ended up beating DC with a score of 2-1. On Thursday, they played at Glencoe, losing with a score of 12-1. Good job this week, boys, and have fun next week against NLS.
The Hamlin Elite Meet took place on Friday. Our 2 track athletes, Emery Worth, who took 3rd place, and JC Lee, who took 7th, did an excellent job. Now for this week's track meet. The boys and girls track team had a meet at New London Spicer on Thursday. At this meet, they took their best 3 competitors for each of the events. The girls took 3rd place out of 16 teams, while the boys took 5th. Good job, track athletes.
The girls' varsity golf team had a meet Thursday this week against a couple of conference schools. For boys' varsity, they had their first home meet of the season on Wednesday. This was a best ball format, and the team of Miles Hendrickson and Evan Hannekamp tied for 6th with a total score of 74. Braden Bayer and Carter Broik tied for 15th with a score of 77. And Colton Baxley and Sven Peters tied for 30th with a score of 88. Good job, all you golfers.
Lastly, we are taking you back to the fall championship season. Remember the football team that won the state championship? Well, they finally got their rings. On Sunday, the coaches hosted an unveiling, giving all the players their championship rings. There is some symbolism within the rings. 8 individual diamonds symbolize the 8 section championships they've won over the years. And the words legacy and family, along with an inscription of the scores from the state championship games on the inside of the ring. Congrats to all of you, and once again, thank you, coaches, for getting us through an amazing season.
That's it for KRDS this week. Thank you for joining us this Friday. Stay safe and be smart this weekend. I'm Griffin.
And I'm Michael. And as always,
Go Cards.
Go Cards.